Nobody's ready to put in effort into what they say they want. They might tell you, oh, they want somebody that is committed, but they're not ready to be committed themselves. They just want to live off people's energy, live off people's efforts, live off people's assurances or whatever that other person brings to the table, but they do not want to bring themselves. The second thing is that the world is all about me. People have become so selfish when they talk about self-care, self-improvement. People are now even making selfishness to look attractive. People are all about themselves. Me, what I want. I want a man that I want a woman that I want a man to do XYZ for me. I want this person to do this for me. But they themselves, they have refused to bring any part of themselves, being selfish without thinking about what the other person needs, right? They want you to bring everything that is on their list, but they're not asking themselves, this person that I want, am I the type of person that this same person require? Okay. When you said you want a wealthy person, you want a wealthy person, this type of wealthy man that I'm looking for, is this the type of person that is looking for a stay at home woman or somebody that is looking for somebody that also bring that money? You are talking about you are looking for a handsome man. A lot of handsome people will also want people that are pretty. Yes. So when you are talking about the things that you want, ask yourself, that person that you are looking for, like that mental picture that you are painting of in your head, is that kind of person looking for you. Number three is people are afraid. Okay. Fear is another reason why you see relationship being the way it is. We have become too calculative, too afraid to take a leap. Before, let me say, relationship of 40, 50 years ago, you meet somebody you like, just from the jump, you're putting in everything. People are now like, oh, I cannot put all my eggs in one basket. If you find the one, if you see somebody that have what you want, right? What are you waiting for? Life is a risk. You have to take that risk. You have to take that job. You have to be like, oh, let me try this thing out. If it fails, it fails. Nobody is praying that something will fail, right? That it will fail. But sometimes it is beyond our own making. Sometimes things will not just work. Sometimes that fear too is being projected inside that relationship. You are afraid that this person will make mistake. And that's your fear, you become guarded. You start becoming guarded. I don't want this person to know that I'm like this. I don't want that person to realize that I'm like this. You start being afraid. You start hiding yourself. You start shrinking into yourself because you meet this person. This person might be somebody that is worth millions of dollars or naira, and maybe you don't have enough money with you or you don't have much things with you. You already concluded that this person is going to see me as someone that does not put in effort, that I am way beneath this person. I am not enough. I am not rich enough. I am not educated enough. You start being afraid, afraid of commitment, afraid of taking that jump, afraid of being yourself truly. The fourth one is something that I've mentioned a bit previously, which is shrinking or expanding yourself too much. What do I mean by that? It's either you're having complexes, you are being inferior or you're being having that superiority complex. You meet somebody you think that the person should be grateful that you came into their life. You are telling yourself that, oh, I am more educated than this person, especially when it comes to women. Women do this a lot, that you meet a man and because you're more educated or you are richer, you feel that that person should be grateful that they met you. You feel that that person should be like, oh, thank God that I got to know this person. You want to be worshipped. You have that superiority complex, or you also meet somebody and you become inferior. You start shrinking yourself. You're like, there is no way somebody like this can love me. How can a president's son find pleasure in the eyes of a mere maid? Oh, this can only happen in movies and in fairy tales. But it is not true. You deserve love. You need love. We all need love. And sometimes in those our complexity or in those complexities that we find ourselves in, whether superior or inferior, we begin to overdo. Nigerians to understand what I mean, right? There's a thin line between confidence and arrogance. You're a confident person, but because you have zoned into that superiority complex and you're feeling like, oh, this person should be grateful that they got to know you, all of a sudden, what are you doing? Boom, you become arrogant. You become an arrogant person and you lose that confidence and that thing that makes or brings that spark to that person that the person saw in you and they love. But because you have come close to that person and you're like, oh, this person doesn't have X and Y or doesn't have something that I want, or the person is not up to my standard. For those that see people as, standard and stuff like that, you're like, oh, this person is not up to my standard. And you begin to see that person, why should I? And you become arrogant. Or inferiority complex, maybe you don't know that this person is worth millions and you have the opportunity to come to their house or visit them somewhere, or the kind of vacation they take you on, or the kind of lifestyle that you find out that they live. And then you're like, oh my goodness, how will somebody like this even see me as a potential partner? Okay. And you begin to shrink into yourself. Maybe they just love your carefree life. They love how expressive you are, how you say your mind, how you are truthful, you are honest, you believe, like you live a life that is wholesomely you. But because you now feel that, oh, I'm too small, it's either you start shrinking yourself and you become timid or naive, or you start blowing up and talking bogus story, trying to be boisterous, trying to be mischievous, trying to become a bit of a liar here and there, and saying things that are not necessarily true. These type of things can ruin the whole thing for you. Okay? If you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Oringoshade Oringo, and I create videos like this. Please remember to like this video, share, comment, subscribe, and of course, I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.